We have all watched cartoons when we were young, and some of us still do to this day. And when a show gets popular and the fan base grows, it's just a matter of time until a conspiracy theory about the show surfaces around. So today, we're gonna be talking about cartoons' dark theories that might be true. Ed, and Eddy was a cartoon show that ran for 10 years on Cartoon Network, and it followed the three main antagonists, Ed, and Eddy, as they are trying to survive their teenage years during the summer. So the theory goes that all the kids in the show are dead, and their souls are living in some sort of a limbo-like reality. And there are a couple of evidence to back that up. The first one is that all of the characters' tongues are blue or green, and in fact when someone dies, their tongue does turn into a bluish color. Second one, in the entire show, if you look from season 1 to season 6, there was a lack of adults or even other kids in the show. The third one is that it was summer for the whole entire show, so basically the summer was endless for them. And the fourth and final point is, the whole show was based in one place and one neighborhood. Okay, so now, let's get into a counterpoint that debunks one of the evidence. Danny Antonucci, the creator of Ed, and Eddy, said that he brought his kid and friends to the studio, and after eating different candies, the kids' tongues were different colors, so he implemented it into the show.
We interrupt this program to bring you Courage the Cowardly Dog Show!
Courage the Cowardly Dog was one of my favorite shows as a kid, but it also scared the shit out of me. So if you have never seen the show, it talks about Courage, who is a paranoid dog trying to protect his owners, Muriel and Eustace, and it was one of the only cartoons to include horror with comedy. And with a show like this, you know there will be a couple of theories about it. The first theory, there are no monsters in the show, and the whole show is from Courage's perspective, and he sees strangers as monsters because he was never taken on walks, which could explain why he is the only one who sees something wrong. The second theory is that Muriel and Eustace are puppets. In the last episode of the first season, the episode ends by showing Courage being a puppeteer and controlling Muriel and Eustace, which could explain the weird stuff and monsters in the show. It's all from Courage acting out complex plots, and that also could explain why he always comes out as the hero at the end. SpongeBob SquarePants is probably the most famous cartoon ever, and there are a couple of theories around it. The first one is that all of the characters in the show represent the 7 deadly sins. We have Sandy representing pride, Mr. Krabs representing greed, Mrs. Puff representing gluttony, Pearl representing lust, Plankton representing envy, Squidward representing wrath, and finally Patrick representing sloth. The second theory about SpongeBob is the nuclear testing theory. Okay, so we all know that the show takes place in Bikini Bottom, which is a fictional place of course, but Bikini Bottom in the show is underneath a real place called Bikini Atoll. And in 1946, the United States selected this place to test out nuclear bombs. And this theory says that the nuclear testing affected the characters, and that's why they're so bizarre and different. Okay, so this wraps up our list on cartoons' dark theories that might be true. If you enjoyed, be sure to like and subscribe and hit the bell so you don't miss any future uploads. This was Top Entry. Stay safe, everyone.